Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night. Coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Here we go. Last game for the Hawks, it was a loss to Denver. And it's the Hawks to start out. And here's Young. Shot from the wing. He can't hit that time.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game. And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Young outside. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive. It's another look. And it's Capella missing. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to Nora. Shoots over Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Now Young, following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. And Trae Young hits from deep.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
And a wide-open look for Halliburton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Pacers head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
All right, David, thanks. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Halliburton. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Nobody near George. Misses the 3. Young looking around. Hunter on the wing. Vanderbilt with the screen. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Stolen away. Pass to Young. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Here's George. And once again off the mark by Indiana. It's a 6-point game. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
Young for three. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Halliburton for three. Rebounded by Capella.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Young for three. Another miss by Young.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
13 feet away.
Boy, good contest that time by Halliburton. The combination of quickness and length allows him to defend at a high level.
Trey.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Turner's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Indiana. Johnson the screen. Here's Harden. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Kuzma. On the wing, George. Halliburton outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 7. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay. Pacers trail by 4. Inside, here's Mathurin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mathurin's got his first points of the night. Harden scanning the floor.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
James Harden.
And he's good on the second.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And that one is stuffed right through.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Johnson from outside. Here's Indiana. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And stolen by Bay. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Harden's got the ball. Harden draws the double. Bay wide open, and he fires. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. On the wing, Harden. Clock at 4. Here's the 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And it's Mathurin missing. Atlanta leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Back to Bay.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Harden outside. To the wing right side. Atlanta again missing. Pass to Nembhard. Can't tie it up as that one misses. It's Harden with the drive. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Worthy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Well, the poise that Worthy brings to his game, I mean, it's impressive. He keeps his cool even in tough situations, and he always seems to allow the game to come to him.
Here's Atlanta now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
It's tipped. Worthy with it. Guarded by Hunter. It's stolen by Capella. On its way from Young for 2. He drains the quick shot. And it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
And tonight is why Young is an all-star. He's got incredible scoring ability. Trey can shoulder the load on that end. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Griffin's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that
Substitution on the court.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now, here's Halliburton. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Atlanta leading by 4. And here's Young from the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Young outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now, here is Young. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Over Turner. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
No one covering. Young's got 20.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Griffin on the double team. Pass to Nora. It's George on the wing. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
They get a hand on it. Here's Capella. Takes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Turner. It's not going to go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now, here is Harden. 5 points in the game. The 11-footer. Here's Capella. Banked in off the glass. Capella's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Pass to Harden.
Jalen Johnson. Sadiq Bey. Paul Pressey.
Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Cuts it 5 from 18. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Healed outside. Pass to Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Atlanta leading by 10. And Harden now, top of the key. Now, here's Johnson. Harden gets the bucket. That's 7 points for James Harden.
He will not settle for a long jumper if he can get points inside. Harden will take any opening he can get. He exploits what the defense provides.
Now here's Harden. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tonight, he's gone 3 of 6 from the line.
At the line for the Hawks.
And maybe he's starting to find his form at the line. He certainly had his share of chances. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
It's taken away by Smith. Pass to Nembhard. Now Hield. From past the arc. Bay pulls it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here is Neesmith. Fires for three. The shot will not fall. Here's Harden. It could go. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Atlanta. They're leading.
The Hawks, 38.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Hawks leading by 15. Harden outside. In the corner, Bay with it. Back to Harden. Pass to Pressey. Johnson, a wide open look. Knocks down the three ball. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Halliburton with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Okongwu's running. Here's Pressey. He's covered by Halliburton. Harden outside. 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. Pass to Johnson. Back to Harden. The three. It's good from long range. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside for George. Halliburton outside. And it's George finishing it off.
Boy, George rising up with great confidence and strength. Threw it down with authority.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Halliburton right side. And George with the stuff.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Young from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 23 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The fader. Good on the triple. Young's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Hawks.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Not a lot of wings are willing to score inside like Paul George. I mean, part of why he's elite at his position.
Now Young. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Young outside. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Capella inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for Atlanta.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against the Pacers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And so it's Indiana with it. Young with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Young, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Pacers. And Halliburton slams it in.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
Young outside. Right side, Griffin. There's the triple. Capella trying to free himself up. Griffin can't get it to go in. Halliburton outside. Pass to George. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to
beyond excited. I'm thrilled. Exuberant. I'm positively
giddy. Same here, Chris. That's because Josh Giddey is the featured athlete of Season 7 in NBA 2K23.